We going live right now. We going live right now. The NBA is cracking right now, y'all. The NBA is cracking. Um, my goodness. We had Victor Wembanyama. He scored 50 tonight. Giannis scored 59 points tonight. Both them dudes was getting down. But the NBA is very, very interesting right now. We're gonna go through some scores, the standings. We got the in-season cup going in, the NBA Cup. We had the Warriors last night against the Mavericks. Oh, that was sick as hell right there. They were talking about that should have been a Christmas game. That could have been a Christmas game. Klay Thompson going back home, and Luka got busy. Their big three got busy. Luka got busy. Kyrie got busy. And Klay Thompson was on one, 6 of 12 from the three-point line. My man had like 22 points. Got in there, did his thing. But Steph was Steffortless. Did his thing. He went down saying, nah, this my town. This ain't your town. This is my town. Let's get it in. Let's get it cracking. And they pulled out that game. The NBA right now is kind of crazy. We have some teams doing some crazy ish. Now the craziest thing is, let's go ahead and break down the Eastern Conference right there. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Hot Facts with Robert Reese, and also check out my NBA top plays. Top NBA plays and everything else there. That playlist is phenomenal. A lot of great stuff that I put in there for you guys to watch to keep you guys busy when it comes down for NBA basketball. But we got some surprises. We got some shockers out there. I'll actually start off with the shockers of the Eastern Conference, and I'll go with the negative shocks first. The Philadelphia 76ers, disappointed in how they started the first 12 games of this season, 13 games. Joel Embiid is not playing right at all. I do think that playing, during the Olympics did something to him. His body was not able to heal right, and he was not getting in shape like he should have. Now they got him on load management. He's not playing back-to-back games, not doing all this and all that. He played the other night, and it just looked terrible. He was having trouble finding the rhythm with his back downs, his post-ups. He was just out of sync. And right now, the Philadelphia 76ers are 2-9 right now, which is not a great start. They were predicted to at least be, I won't say 9-2, but I would say for them getting Paul George and having new players come on in, you would think they would at least be a 500 team, but they are 2-9 at the bottom of the barrel pretty much. In the Eastern Conference, only the Toronto Raptors are worse than them at 2-10, and they're already 10.5 games back from making it into a play-in situation to even make the playoffs. And I kind of wish that the NBA Cup, the winner actually got a chance to at least be. Dang, it's hard because you got to argue that, because they win the tournament, they get like $600,000, they got $500K, but it's going to be going up every year. The loser is going to get like $300K, but I think the NBA Cup should have more significance when it comes to the playoffs. I think at least if you win the cup, and let's say you are the number 10 seed or the number 9 seed, I do believe that you should be able to at least, they say, well, you won the cup. We're not going to put you at number 6, but we'll put you at number 7. So you still got to go ahead and do a play-in. I wish they actually did that for the winner of the NBA Cup. Give them something right there, and do it just like that. Oh, and if there's a tiebreaker for, like, let's say the 10th spot for a play-in situation, I think that the NBA Cup should allow the loser of the tournament to at least, if there's a tiebreaker, that they can go ahead and get in on that number 10 seed and do their thing like that. Now, we got some teams now. Look, the Charlotte Hornets, even though they're number 11, the Charlotte Hornets, they're right above Milwaukee at 4-7. Milwaukee's at 4-8. No way in the world the Milwaukee Bucks should be at 4-8. Giannis just dropped 59 points tonight. To me, he's still the best big man in the league simply because he plays like a big man still. He goes out from time to time to shoot that long shot, but he is a center. He's a big-ass power forward, buff, swole dude like David Robinson. That's my man right there. No way in the world they should be 4-8. They should at least be top 6 teams in the Eastern Conference right there. But the Charlotte Hornets, they're 4-7. And if LaMelo Ball stays healthy, and they got Bridges right there, I think they can get into a play-in situation. I think LaMelo Ball needs someone that can really go to war with him. I know Bridges, look, Bridges ain't bad. Let me go ahead and click on him really quick. Bridges is not bad. He can score the ball. It's just that when you watch them play and you're watching LaMelo Ball do his thing, LaMelo Ball needs a dog on his side. And he's averaging 29, 6 and 5 with 1.5 steals. And he's getting it in. He's 4.5 turnovers a game, but he pushes the envelope. Bridges is only averaging right now 14.6, but they got Terrence Mann over there. They got Miller. They got some shooting around him. I like the addition of Taj Gibson. He is a legit veteran who can play in the league. I think this might be my sleeper team. If LaMelo Ball can stay healthy, watch out for them sneaking in. And if they make a trade or two in the season that can help LaMelo Ball and that team, oh my goodness, LaMelo Ball is already box office. So if they can get him a piece that's just as dog as he is, sick. Now, let's get into the shockers though. The Cleveland motherfucking Cavaliers, excuse my French, are 13-0. Okay. Boston is 10-3, but we already knew that they're gonna be the best or the second best team in the East. That's what they're predicted. Their team is nice and stacked right there. They're probably gonna end up being up there. But the Cleveland Cavaliers, they are balling. And I want to let you guys know, Donovan Mitchell gets a lot of heat and saying he's not as good as he is. Bullshit. My man coming in, he's gonna give you at least 25 to 27 points every night. But they have right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 6 players scoring in double digits. So that is production right there. Mitchell's at 23, at 7. Garland is nice at 20 right there. And they're all playing in the games. Now, their biggest weapons, I'm not gonna lie, Mobley and Allen. How today's NBA big men are, first of all, I call him Fro Man. He nice. He blocks, attacks everything like Marcus Camby. He goes to block everything. And Mobley, they both dunk everything. So when you're looking at the NBA teams and how they are structured, the Cleveland Cavaliers were not good in the previous few years because these players were learning how to play together. This is one thing that the franchises will do, people. They'll go ahead and get them draft picks and develop them because when it's their turn, they will show out. Will the Cavaliers end up being the best team in the East, or are they starting off fast and then they taper down to 4 or 5? I don't know. But right now, you got 6 players and double digits. Then you got 1, 2. You got 2 players at 7 points and another 2 players at 6 points a game. So right off the top, this team is coming in. They're playing together as a team. Super sick. They are probably if you actually ask their actual owner and the GM, this was planned because they got these players. They did not trade any of them. They're here and they are getting a bit busy. The biggest shocker of the NBA in the Eastern Conference right now is the Cleveland Cavaliers. This team is nice. They're doing their thing. But I'll tell you this, the third place team is 7-6. Then you got the New York Knicks, which I do feel that they got the worst of that deal. Julius Randle and Karl Anthony Towns. I think let me go do a double check. Their records are similar. The Timberwolves are better by one game or a half a game, but I do think that they just got a better deal. Julius Randle fits better with that team, but Karl Anthony Towns, if they can get him to play like Patrick Ewing and get that stuff in, man, I'm telling y'all, nice. But the Pacers are 5-6, the Knicks are 5-6, Chicago Bulls are 5-7. Now, here's the thing: you got all these teams. You got the Atlanta Hawks, the Brooklyn Nets. They're at 5-7 also. So right now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams from 4 to 8 right now that can be changing spots like that. The Atlanta Hawks could do some damage if they do their thing. Salute to y'all coming in now. The Atlanta Hawks, for them doing their thing, they could. I will put it like this. I think the Hawks and the Charlotte Hornets are going to be in the play-in situation for the playoffs for the East. I think Trae Young and LaMelo Ball, I think the Hawks will make a move, and I think the Charlotte Hornets will make a move, so that their two stars, who are the best, two of the best point guards in the NBA, hands down, will be able to be showcased on these stages. Chicago Bulls, I don't know. Levine's over there. He don't look happy. He don't look like he wants to play over there. He may want to get traded. I don't know where he can go, but I'll take him on LA. I'll take him. I don't know. The Pacers are not playing right. These teams are not playing right, but we are in the first 12 games. So because we have so many teams that are 5-7 in the East, the Milwaukee Bucks could catch their rhythm, could catch their vibe, and end up right where they should be. But I'm just saying, shame on the Philadelphia 76ers. The Washington Wizards, I don't know, man. Y'all got Kyle Kuzma and Jordan Poole. Those two light-skinned brothers right there. They ain't never seen a shot they can't shoot. Y'all got to do something to go along with that. Now, obviously, we know the Western Conference is a better conference. It's been since I've been watching basketball, since I've been played and everything, and the Western Conference is always better. OKC, they're coming in at 10-2, so they could get to where they were last year and actually move up ahead. Some people have them actually get into the NBA Finals. The surprise team is the Golden State Warriors, but they got that motherfucking light-skinned dude who looked like my son Cameron. Let me go ahead. And he a big dude. He can't move left and right that well, but he gets in and he's scoring. Trace Jackson Davis. Trace Jackson Davis is nice. He plays a good role. So if you have him and Looney right there, that's great. They're coming in playing some really good ball. Andrew Wiggins scoring a little down, but they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You might as well say Moody right there. He's just about at 10 points a game. So they got just about 6 people coming in scoring double digits also, which is a good thing. Big help was Buddy Hield. He's coming in and actually playing and doing the Klay Thompson role. He's a little bit more athletic. His defense is not as great as Klay's, but they're there. Now Kuminga is hit or miss. You don't know if he's gonna be balling or if he's gonna be sleep out there, but he is coming in giving you 15 points a game in an NBA thing. He's coming off the bench most of the time. So he is going ahead and getting that, which gives their bench a spark. We all know that Draymond Green does his thing. He plays and does what he has to do. We got to make sure he don't get no technical fouls, slapping people in the face, so that he's not suspended by the league and all that other stuff. But the Warriors are looking like the Warriors of old. Can they get deeper into the playoffs? Can they actually get to the Western Conference semis or the Western Conference Finals? By the way it's looking, if they can stay healthy, if they can make sure that they can rest Steph when they have to, they can do their thing. But you got to look at the Phoenix Suns coming in at 9-3. The Phoenix Suns, now this team right here, I'm going to tell you this. Anytime you got Kevin Durant on your team, you're going to have some issues and some matchup problems. I still don't think Bradley Beal is working in right with them, even though he's scoring 18 points a game. He played in 9 games out of the 11 games, right? Well, the games that they played right now for them, that they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One person at 9.9, Nurkic at 9.9 points a game, and Grayson Allen, coming in at 9 points a game. So they pretty much have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They almost have 7 people in double digits. Now, Kevin Durant is doing what he normally does, 27.6 points a game, getting his rebounds in. You let him get to a spot, Kevin Durant can go ahead and do his thing. Devin Booker is scoring 23.8 points a game. That's 24 points a game. He's doing his thing, but I just feel with their team, they're learning to play together. They're doing their thing and all that stuff. They got a warrior out there in Grayson Allen. The fit with Bradley Beal is not all the way there, even though they are 9-3. They can win games just based upon talent and what they have there. Now they got one of the Plumlees there. You can always depend on that to go ahead and give you some minutes, be enforcers down there to help you play, do your thing. Now where they sit though, where the Phoenix Suns sit, they sit at number 3. I think they may finish at number 3. Denver, obviously, they having some issues with Russell Westbrook, but he is in there. But they are at least 7-3. They're learning to play with him. Russell Westbrook is showing them that I am the warrior for the team. I'm gonna fight for you. I'm gonna do everything like that, and he's giving you nonstop energy. And I just think it just took that team just a little bit to do his thing. And Jokic is stupid. Team leaders, 29.7 points a game, 13.7 rebounds, 11.7 assists, 1.7 steals, and 1 block a game. He is killing. He wants to be the best big man in the world is what it looks like. But they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people in double digits with Jonathan Stewart there is at 9.3. He's coming in. Westbrook off the bench is giving you 11 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists with the steal in the half. So when he's getting in, he's doing his thing. He's giving you 24 minutes a game. So he's letting you know if he plays at least 30 minutes a game, he'll go ahead and drop you at least 20 points. Aaron Gordon is another one. He knows his role. They're doing their thing. Michael Porter Jr. is nice. Obviously, Murray's doing his thing. They have a complete team. Will they end up number 1? I do feel that if they can come around and stay at 4 or 5, I think their chances of actually doing something positive in the playoffs is very, very likely. They even got DeAndre Jordan as a backup. He don't even got to come in and do nothing. They in there getting busy with it. So they're doing their thing. They're sitting there at the number 4 spot. They could jump up at any time, which you probably will see them jump up. They may actually end up as the number 1 team again in the West. But I would like to see them at 4 or 5, just so that road. Now Houston is a shocker. They're 8-4. Houston does this. They'll start off good and then they'll just end up bad, and then they won't make the playoffs. They got Jalen Green dunking on people, doing his thing. Young, exciting, high flyer over there, getting busy. They're 8-4. Now the Lakers, we just beat the Memphis Grizzlies, so that put us at number 6. We're 7-4. That drops them down to 7-5. Now they didn't have no Ja Morant tonight or anything else like that, but we had LeBron James giving us a triple-double, doing his thing. Anthony Davis played all right. Now we had D'Lo coming off the bench, giving We need that from him because his scoring right now, he's a little up and down, but we got AK-47 and Dalton Connect came in with like 18 points. So we can get the Great White Hopes to do their thing together like that. We go win some basketball games. Now we're 7-4. They said we were going to be 5-5, 6-4 at 10 games. So we're 7-4. Lakers were only 2.5 games back. We could climb up and get to where Denver is. I want to avoid Denver by all means. We just don't match up well with them. We just don't match up well. So Minnesota, well, we got Sacramento, 7-5. The Clippers, y'all got the new arena. Y'all got the college kids out there section going nuts. But we are ahead of you right now. You guys got to get Kawhi back. You guys don't have all your players. It's not the same James Harden to where he's going to drop 30-35. This is a more under control James Harden. So you guys are at 6-6. The Spurs are at 6-6. Now the Spurs, Victor Wembanyama had 50 points tonight. Now I agree with Gilbert Arenas and them by saying that he needs to start going back down to the post. Do that because he'll score a whole lot more than stretch out that three. He had 50 points tonight. They gave him Chris Paul. Chris Paul can help him do his thing. Now they're at the 10 spot at 6-6. Will they stay in that spot? I don't think they'll stay in that spot. I think that the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Dallas Mavericks will jump up in and be at 7-8. And I do believe from there, you will have a battle with the Clippers and the Sacramento Kings because they have DeMar DeRozan. The Sacramento Kings, they got Sabonis, DeRozan, they got De'Aaron Fox, they got a nice squad over there. I do believe that Minnesota and Dallas will move up into 7 or 8, and then it'll be a battle for Memphis, Sacramento, Minnesota, and Dallas, with the Clippers trying to fight if they can get healthy to be up there. If I'm a Laker, so I would not mind playing the Phoenix Suns in the playoffs because we match up well. If it goes into where LeBron has to guard KD, then I'll give LeBron that battle all day because AD is going to be out there killing, doing his work. I would like for my Lakers to at least keep the 6th spot so we can do our thing. But if you look at it, the 4 and 5 matchup right now would be Denver and Houston. I want to avoid Denver by all means necessary. I don't want to see that team. We just don't match up well with that team at all. But we got some surprisers. We thought that the Minnesota Timberwolves would be a little higher. They did get Julius Randle. It is working out. He plays well with Anthony Edwards. They got the same mentality. And DiVincenzo is nice. He gets in there and does his thing. But I would have thought that they would at least be at 8 or 9 wins right now coming in. But Anthony Edwards did perform very well in the Olympics, and that could be something there. Make sure you guys come in. You hit the like button. If you guys are new to Hot Facts, thank you for coming on in. I have a playlist that I have created, NBA top plays and more. Check it out. I stay on the NBA. I have multiple playlists up there for lots of things. But when we talking basketball, we go ahead and get it up in. We go ahead and get that up in. We got Utah down there. The Pelicans ain't gonna do nothing. Maybe they got to trade Ingram. The Portland Trailblazers, though, they're a sleeper. They could, depending on injuries, on how it works, get up in there to fight for a spot. But as of right now, the NBA is very interesting with the young teams who were down in past seasons, and now their players are developing together and they're moving on up like the Jeffersons right now. So we got that going on. Those are the standings right now. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys some scores. In case you guys don't know, we doing late night basketball. Indiana Pacers lost to the Orlando Magic. Now they got Pablo Banchero over there. That boy nice. I like him. Halliburton is not playing the same as what he normally would do. So got that there. But the Celtics did beat the Knicks 139-114. Obviously, Jason Tatum did go in there, do his thing, broke down, hit his shots, passed the ball well. 139 points in the NBA game is very, very solid right there. We had a nail biter with the Bulls and the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns had 46 points. I do believe, I think this is his breakout game. Karl Anthony Towns had, let me go ahead and check, 46 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 6 3-pointers made, and he didn't have no blocks, but he had 5 fouls. So he could have played a little more. He did his thing. He was 18 for 30. He played 39 of the 48 minutes. So he was there doing his thing, but that was a good game with the Bulls and the Knicks. I think Karl Anthony Towns will be able to figure out how to go ahead and get up there, because one thing you do know, the Knicks fans will boo your ass. Cavaliers, people, they stay undefeated. They go in there and pretty much beat an unbalanced 76ers team. They don't know what they're doing there. And once again, the Cavaliers team together came through and played. The Thunder went ahead and wiped out the Pelicans there, 106-88, got them by a dub. The Rockets beat the Clippers. Now, this is what I'm saying. The young Rockets beat the Clippers. Clippers need to get their team back so that they can play, because right now it is not looking good. And we're giving the Rockets a lot of heart to make sure that they're going to keep playing. We had playing well. Pistons lost to the Bucks. Now, I told y'all, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Let me tell y'all what this MF did tonight. Okay, so he got up in there. He had 59 points, 14 rebounds, 7 assists. He was 1 or 2 from three-point land, 16 and 17 from free throw line. He had 2 steals and 3 blocks and only 3 turnovers. Now, I don't like this plus-minus shit. He was only a 7. I seen one game, one player had like 45 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 turnover, and they were minus like 5. I was like, fuck that plus-minus shit. Excuse my French. I don't like that. Brook Lopez came in with it. He's a good solid, man. 29 points right there, getting it in. Now, they will be all right once they get once they get their big man back. They're missing the big man. They're missing a 20-point scorer. Once they get him back in the lineup, everything will be A-okay with Middleton. You get Middleton back, and it's going to be all right. But Giannis, game of the night so far, 59 points. He did his thing. Good job there, Giannis. Bucks. Now, this could be a start for them to catch on once Damian Lillard's able to go ahead and do his thing. Don't sleep. Don't sleep on them. Don't sleep. Now, from there, you had the Wizards and the Spurs. Spurs won the game. They scored 139. Victor Wembanyama, he had 50 points. My man is getting it in. Let's go ahead and break down his stat line with this 50 points. Now, Jordan Poole had 42. He was balling also. They had some players that just didn't step up enough and they missed some shots, but it is all the way good. Now, got the Chapagnis up there. Oh, and I got to say this. The Orlando Magic got both Wagners. The Wagners, they got both of them, and they be killing. Now, Victor had 50 points, 18 of 29, 8 of 16 from three-point land. Dude, 7-4 shooting like that. That's crazy. 6 rebounds, 2 assists. He had 3 blocks and 1 steal. See, he was a plus 13. Giannis, see, I'm looking at Giannis. Giannis had a better game than me, but he did have 50 points. He helped the Spurs go ahead and win. They did a great job. They got some good help from their bench. Vassell had 17 points, and Wesley had 10 points coming in. They had some pretty good bench points right there. 10, 18, 17, 8, 5. They had some pretty good bench points. They pretty much matched up with the starters up there, except for Victor's 50 points in the hole. right there, drop them things down. But if they can get him to play like that almost every night, it'll be ridiculous. As you heard me say earlier, Lakers had 128, Grizzlies had 123. We moved ahead of a team to go ahead and make sure we the number 6 seed in the playoffs. Let me go ahead and drop you my Lakers stat line here. Anthony Davis did not have the greatest game. 6 of 16, 2 for 3 from three-point land. He shot all right there. 14 rebounds, 3 assists. My man had 3 block shots. So he had 21 points, 21, 14, 3, and 3. Rui Hachimura, he had 19 and 7. He came in, only missed 1 shot. LeBron had a triple-double. 35 points, 12 rebounds, 14 assists. He getting in there. Bronny didn't play, but it's all good. We won the game. Now, Cam Reddish. Now, this is my right hand. Hi. Whoever texting me, this is my right hand, and I'm doing NBA. Now, let me get back to doing the NBA. Now, Cameron Reddish had 23 points. He had 23 minutes, played some defense. Had 5 of 14. Austin Reeves, 18 points. I'm gonna have to change my phone number. I think somebody didn't hack my phone number. 18 points, 6 assists, 2 rebounds for Austin Reeves. Now, Dalton Connect had 19 points, 3 assists. He came in 7 of 8 from field goal. He picked up the pace. He got in there and did his thing. They kept our bench all the way lowered down. Now, we didn't have Jackson Hayes. I like him. That boy dunked everything. He's getting it in. He makes sure things happen right there. But we won the game 128, 123. We got that game up inside there. Let me go ahead and get to this next game. Let's get all the way through the lineup here. The Timberwolves lost to the Trailblazers. Though I said the Trailblazers, they could sneak in. If some teams have some injuries, they could be doing their thing and get up in there. 106-98. Trailblazers won that. Now the Kings beat the Suns. This is what I was telling you about. The Sacramento Kings, they have a nice squad with DeMar DeRozan and all them. They beat them 127-104. So the Suns looks like they can still win the games, but matchup-wise, I think we can do to them what the Kings did. I would like to play them in the playoffs, get that thing up inside there and make it happen right there. Those were the scores of the night. We did the standings. Right there. Let me see. I'm going to change my number. Torp has nothing. People. That means they doing people searches, because no way in the world does my live stream have to do with Torp. Nothing about it. I'm going to have to change my number, because some of these trolls are out there, people. They be trolling you. Let's do it like this. Now, let's talk about the NBA Cup. We had a real good game last night that went ahead and did their thing. Now, some people say these games are too much. What if someone gets hurt inside of the cup? But that's why they are paying the players a whole lot more now. What's up, Rocky? Tuesday's games yesterday in the cup, the Hawks beat the Celtics, Magic beat the Hornets, Pistons beat the Heat, Knicks beat the Sixers, Bucks beat the Raptors, Suns beat the Jazz, Trailblazers beat the Timberwolves, and the Warriors beat the Mavericks in that real good nail biter. That was a terrible shot that Luka did at the end of the game. That was a terrible shot. He should have did a pump fake, or tried to get fouled, or did something. But that was a terrible shot. Friday's games, you got the Heat and Pacers, Sixers and the Magic. I think the Magic is going to wipe the floor with them. I think the Pacers might bounce back and beat the Heat. My Lakers go beat the Spurs. I got the Pistons over the Raptors. I got the Hawks over the Wizards. I got the Cavaliers beating the Bulls. I got the Nets beating the Knicks. I think the Rockets will beat the Clippers and the Nuggets will get the Pelicans. I think the Thunder might beat the Suns in a 5-point game. And I think if they don't have Ja Morant on the on the Memphis Grizzlies, then Steph and them is going to win that game because they are playing great basketball. These games are going to be on your local broadcasting stations. If you got the NBA League Pass, go ahead, check out the League Pass, get your game in there, or you can watch my Lakers and the Spurs on ESPN. It'll be a good game. I like how the courts look. The courts look very, very well during these things. I like how it looks like a theater thing. I like that. So we got that going on. The NBA has been very exciting. You know what? Let me look at the power rankings right now. Let me see what they say about the power rankings, who they have. They got Celtics at 1, the Thunder at 2, Cavaliers at 3, Suns at 4, Warriors at 5. Now, I don't like these rankings right here. I say let's wait till we got Christmas time. Let's wait Christmas time, and then we'll see. We'll go ahead and see who is doing what, and then I think the power rankings will be a whole lot better then. Now, Zion Williamson got hurt again, people. I don't know if he's going to be able to stay healthy. My man is explosive. I'm guessing that if he keeps getting injured, they're going to send him to a different team, and then he might actually like turn out to pan out and be all right. But the NBA right now, people, is very, very exciting. We got teams doing some crazy stuff. We got teams playing together right now, and teams that you would have thought would have been on the bottom of the bracket with the start of the NBA season. We don't see any of that. We are watching good, great basketball. I hope we don't see a lot of injuries in the NBA this year, but you know, it happens in every sport. Now, my thing is this. This load management thing has got to stop. Because like with Joel Embiid, even if he does his averages, they have it so he's going to miss majority of the games that he will need to qualify for all NBA and all this other stuff. So I think that's hurting players right there, because starting off, his team is 2-8, 2 can't win a game, and they need him. I would have made the executive decision if I was on the Sixers, if I was that GM, USA Basketball. You guys are not going to get Joel Embiid. USA Basketball, you are not going to get Joel Embiid. We need him to lose weight, get healthy, get in shape so he can be ready for the season. Look at all the stuff that's happening now. I think look at Kawhi Leonard. Now remember they were getting on Kyrie Irving, and Kyrie, you know, standing up for his rights, not playing, doing this and that. When COVID was there, he was like, I'm not getting the shots. I'm not doing that. And people were getting mad at him, but at least he was playing in the games that he signed up for. He wasn't doing load management. Kyrie Irving was not doing load management. This Kawhi thing and all these other players not playing back-to-back games and saying that I'm going to go off the top, miss like 19 games in the NBA season. I don't think that's cool. There's a lot of fans and people that pay the money for those seats to go watch you guys play. They raise the price on those tickets every year. And then do you get this star to go over there and play, and then he can't play in the game and you didn't pay that money for it? I think that's a ripoff. I think it's a waste. I think it's a ripoff. I think it's a ripoff to the fans. And you guys are still charging all that money. Let me see. Stop ripping off the fans. But yeah, people, we had an all right night of basketball. Going in, doing their thing. So now this is something that I didn't pay attention to. Greg Popovich was not there due to a mild stroke. My mom had a mild stroke, and a stroke is still a stroke. So Pop had a mild stroke, so that's why, you know, his absence was there. Is one of the top headliners here. Hopefully he gets well soon. And here's what I would like to see. NBA, you know, Popovich and them is getting up there in age. You know, when you coaching the game and stuff, you know, you get amped up, you rile up, you scream, you yelling at refs, you gotta talk to players and all that. The coaches need some load management. The coaches need load management. They gotta deal with all these attitudes from all these numbnuts. Give the coaches some load management so that you do have backup coaches who can actually show that they can coach and display it throughout the season. So when there is time for a job to open up, they can go ahead and you can call them in because you've seen them coach a certain amount of games in the NBA season. That's just what I feel myself. Do the load management more for the coaches, because these players are getting paid too much money, man. They're getting paid too much money to not be out there playing for these fans who are up there. You got some of these kids out there crying and shooting 3-pointers from all the way across the parking lot because of what they see. Show up. Make them players show up for them. Kawhi Leonard and Embiid might only play like 30 games this year and get paid all that money. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right at all. I don't think that's right at all. Now, I was watching Gilbert Arenas in Gil's Arena earlier, and they were talking about stats, and HotFacts name came out the mouth. Cristiano Ronaldo, man, we ain't talking about football right now. We're talking about basketball. Let me go ahead and do this. Let me go to view my history. Let me go to... Let me see. I think I got it lined up too to right where it was. Let me see. Let me see.
Every damn road up here. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, wow. It went into the wrong history. Sorry. Let me see. Let me see. Gil's Arena. Where the heck did it go? I got it saved on that phone. I'll make it short. I'll make it short about it. They gave a shout out to HotFacts. Oh, no, was this the one? No. Let me see. Turn that down. I don't even eat Burger King no more. I might do it for a food review though. Oh, here we go.
And that's years. But if I'm Dallas, I'm gonna beat them to the punch.
Absolutely, we'll beat them.
Yeah.
Referred to as the Hop.
Yeah, you call me the Hop. So run through your chest.
No, I gotta get it off of that phone because I saved it there. But they're talking about stats and talking about how you round up the stats, and they did a thing and said unless you're HotFacts. So I'm gonna go ahead and show that to you guys in a short. I got it up there. I just gotta go ahead and put it up because it's gonna show their entire live stream, and I don't feel like going to where that part is because I already saved the video. So they was looking out for your boy Hot Facts and talking about unless you're Hot Facts people. So you know how that go. You know how that go. So we got that there, doing that. If you guys watch the NBA, if you guys don't watch the NBA, make sure you go watch the NBA. Watch out what's going on right now. Have fun watching it because we are seeing some ridiculous things. We are seeing dudes dunk from all over the place because the floor is all opened up. They hitting 3-pointers from all over the place. You got 7'4" dudes shooting from 36 feet out there, knocking down shots, getting it in. They are making sure it happens. And we like watching it. Now, I would like to say this though. Okay? I would like to say this though. This has to do with the Donald Trump comment there. Donald Trump talking about he wanna make it so you can carry a gun in any state. I ain't got a problem with that at all. So if that can happen, let it happen. Let it happen. Let us carry guns in every state. He want to give rights away. And I think he wants to do that as a shot at like Harris because, you know, here in California, she takes your rights away. I'm just saying. So Trump is all about trying to give you back some freedoms and some rights. And, you know, I think that's a shot that he's trying to do. Will it happen? I don't know. But he wants to make it happen. That's what I got to say about that Trump comment there. Now, Trump likes sports. Promotes them and does all that other stuff. So go ahead. Hey, he supports sports. So ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm not going to get too political in here when we're talking about some basketball. Because we ain't about to go ahead and get all into that. But just make sure you know that my Lakers did win tonight. LeBron James had a triple-double. Remember Ice Cube? What he's saying today was a good day. Fuck around and had a triple-double. So LeBron had a triple-double. Lakers are looking all right. We're looking like we could do something with our team. So don't be hating on my team. LA, we do our thing. We got to go ahead and get us another ring. So, and we don't want to see the Denver Nuggets in the playoffs. That's not what I want. That's not what you guys should want either, if you're a Laker fan. But that covers the basketball for tonight, y'all. I just want to get up here and talk about some basketball. And also, let me go ahead and let me go to my channel here. Let me go to my playlist. Let me go to my NBA playlist right here. Let me go ahead and hit share. Let me go ahead and copy this link. Let me hop in this chat really quick. Let me hop in this chat really quick. Let me hop in this chat really quick. All right, so I just put it there. I see the link there, NBA top plays. So I just put it there. That's my playlist there. Make sure you click on that. You'll be able to see lots of dunks, lots of everything, and you'll see a lot of great NBA stuff. I got stuff that shows from all over. Crossovers, dunks, assists, all that stuff. Make sure you check on that. And I will be doing more of the NBA breakdowns of the week and things like that. And I'm also going to be putting this episode, this live stream up inside of the playlist of the NBA top plays and more. So you can go ahead and get this information in. Go ahead and check it out. I did the NBA Cup last year. I got some videos there up on that, doing some play-by-play commentary there. I got all that stuff going on. Make sure that you guys go ahead and check that out. But I want to get tonight's recap in, scores, standings, my predictions, letting y'all know how I feel. Y'all have a great one. We out of here like Chuck Woolery in 2 and 2. See y'all later.